Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. The topic is law of conservation of energy. It is for class 9th physics. So what is law of conservation of energy? As energy can be transformed or changed from one form to another form. So according to the law of conservation of energy, whenever energy changes from one form to another form, the total amount of energy remains constant. In other words, when energy changes from one form to another, there is no loss or gain of energy. The total energy before and after transformation remains the same. That is, energy can neither be created nor destroyed. So, जब ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन ऑफ एनर्जी होती है, अगर एक फॉर्म की एनर्जी जो है उसमें कोई डिक्रीज़ होगा, लेकिन जितना उसमें डिक्रीज़ होगा, जिस फॉर्म में भी वो चेंज होगा उतना अमाउंट वो वहाँ पर इंक्रीज़ हो जाएगा. So there is no loss or gain. It remains the constant or same in the system. So during the conversion of energy from one form to another, some energy may be wasted. For example, when electrical energy is converted into light energy in an electric bulb, then some electrical energy is wasted in the form of heat. Although some energy may be wasted during conversion, but the total energy of the system remains the same. So let us take the example. Suppose we have a ball of mass m and we raise it to a height h above the ground. The work done in raising the ball gives it a potential energy equal to m into g into h. Let us allow the ball to fall downwards. As the ball falls, its height h above the ground decreases and thus the potential energy also decreases. But as the ball falls, its velocity v constantly increases and therefore its kinetic energy 1 by 2 mv square also increases. As the ball falls more and more, its potential energy is gradually converted into an equal amount of kinetic energy. But the sum of potential energy and kinetic energy of the ball remains the same at every point during its fall. When the ball just reaches the ground, its potential energy becomes zero and its kinetic energy becomes the maximum. So at this stage, all the potential energy has been converted into kinetic energy. So the potential energy of the ball has been changed into an equal amount of kinetic energy. There is no destruction of energy and the total amount of energy remains constant. So this is an example of the conservation of energy. For example, we take a ball. It is first at rest at a height. Its potential energy is 20 joules, but it is at rest, so its kinetic energy is 0. So total energy becomes 20 plus 0, that is 20 joules. Now the ball starts falling. So at position B, its height decreases, so its potential energy also decreases. Its potential energy becomes 15 joules, but its kinetic energy now increases because it comes to motion. So the kinetic energy becomes 5 joules and the total energy becomes 15 plus 5, that is 20. So at point C, that means its height also decreases, further decreases, and then its potential energy becomes 10 joules, but its kinetic energy becomes 10 joules. So total energy remains 20 joules. At position D, that is falling ball, potential energy of ball is 5 joules, kinetic energy is 15 joules, total is 20 joules. So when the ball just before hitting the ground is at position E, its potential energy is 0 joules, but its kinetic energy is maximum, that is 20 joules. and the total energy is 0 into 20, that is 20 joules. So this is conversion of energy during the free fall.